It's a Goopy Pete.
Man, Pete be goopy all the time. I remember I went in this one hotel room and man, let me tell you something. Pete had his goop all over the damn place.
Oh my god. How old are you?
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. That goop be everywhere. Be in your hair.
It be like that.
It be like that, man. All over your face. Just all over the wasteland, bro.
This is low-hanging fruit right here. This is the lowest common denominator. I want us to have fans at the end of this.
No, our friends are gonna stay here. They
Our
like this
two
content.
fans.
They're gonna they like this content.
I think we can get more fans when we start doing games that are not Epic Mickey.
I agree, but
I'm having a good time.
But how many times are you bored by the main villain of the game?
Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story.
Yeah, okay, you beat me with that one. Yeah, the whole game is being bored. So, yeah, nah, they be.
How am I supposed to? I have to see
It's
through all
just
these
so many
crevices.
tentacles and.
Yep.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh god.
I don't like this whatsoever.
Oh god, it's clenching.
No, let me through.
No, not that one. There you go. You can get past it.
I don't like that it's shaped like that.
Oh gosh. Oh, there you go. There you go.
We're almost at the end of this game, though. This is like the end of the game.
Yeah, there you go.
There's so many enemies, and I have to beat all of them in order to keep going.
But you're an epic Mickey master, sir.
Oh.
And I believe in you, sir. I like a cut, G. So yes, this has been you can even say, an unexpected journey, but also a fantastic voyage into the world of...
Did you mix together Fantastic Voyage and... Wait, are they all Hobbit titles? Oh no, I didn't care for the Hobbit.
I just said Unexpected Journey from the Hobbit and Fantastic Voyage just because, hey, it related to a Disney thing. It was just a play on words.
It was like a Fantastic Forage.
Mm-hmm. Or a Fantastic Voyage.
That's what I just said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like I said, a Fantastic Voyage. Oh, man. Look at us inside a giant monster.
The final part of Epic Mickey is just called 4.
It should be. It should be.
That is completely unfair.
So,
by
Joe,
the way.
how
Look at
old
that.
were you when you discovered 4?
I'll
tell you my story. I was 13
boy.
years old on DeviantArt,
Really,
right?
13?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was a freaky little boy, I tell you. I lost it. I'm telling you, after church camp, that opened my eyes to a whole new world.
You know,
that was just to antagonize you. That was just to antagonize
There's so
you.
many church camp jokes that I
know.
can't tell if it's like just fiction anymore. Like it might as well just be part of the canon that Jason was diddled at church camp.
No. I wasn't diddled. But you know, people were being diddled.
He was the diddler.
Don't change the narrative. Anyway, so. Oh yeah.
I do not like these goopy guys whatsoever.
So you can't do anything to them. It's just like
I can spin attack them, but they spawn immediately. Oh.
Look at that boy. Look at that thick boy.
Oh, he thick.
He
that boy,
bussin' it.
Thick as hell.
He bust it. That's right. Bust it, boy.
Look
bust
at him go. Can I spin
Bust it. Bust it.
Oh yeah.
Bust it. Bust it.
Wet t-shirt contest.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Now this is quality content.
Look at that idle stance.
I know, right?
Look at this camera angle.
You know what? I love that was
Oh, he thick.
I know. I love that was somebody's whole job in Warren Spector's Junction Point Studios.
You know what? When the credits roll, because they will be rolling very soon, let's see how many people worked on the camera, if that's a...
So you can personally tell them, fuck you.
No, like, not by name, just I want to know the amount of people that worked on the camera.
All 1.5 of you.
I don't like that they're calling these things blotticles, by the way. I don't know if you just caught that.
Really? They're called
Yeah,
blotticles?
It's not a tentacle, not a testicle. It's a bloticle.
Oh god. So we need to burst the bloticles.
Yeah, ew. You know, you got to be pretty depraved, because I'll tell you when I found out about Vor. I had heard about Vor,
Yeah.
like I heard about it, but I did not know exactly what it was until probably last year.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nah, I've been knowing
'Cause-
about that shit since like 15. In all honesty, yeah. I was
'Cause-
just around the internet.
Because I heard like a joke about like a kid got bored in like Madagascar 3.
Oh,
and they're like, yeah, the hippo
Yeah.
sat on him, and I was like, so is Vor like you eat someone like with your ass or something? Like when people shove
In a
gerbils
way,
their ass?
yeah.
And I'm like, but it's not exactly that. And I didn't really know until Meat Canyon's Winnie the Pooh came out
Okay.
what it actually was, because because I was scared to Google it. You see.
Yes. Oh, yes.
As
No, that would have
most
been
people
a
should
terrible idea.
Oh, he's behind me.
Well, basically, I discovered furries and Vor at the same time. That was the thing with me in my youth.
That's an unfortunate time to discover either of those things.
Oh, yes, I know.
Furries aren't for kids. It's just that simple.
You know.
Oh, ew! Do you see him come out of that butthole?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm telling you, this is the Vor episode of the Let's Play.
Oh boy. Oh, we've got some thickums down there too.
It's time to bust.
I feel like these enemies take longer now. I don't know what it is though.
More stamina.
Oh, they just keep coming.
Oh, so they'll just come back. So it's like, fuck it. So you really can't kill them, honestly. You're just wasting thinner, practically.
Yeah, I think I gotta befriend them.
Maybe it's because canon, this is me thinking about in my head canon, since they come from the blot, you can't kill them inside the blot because...
That would make sense to me, yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh my god, look
Epic-
at all of them!
Epic Mickey canon!
Look how many there are! I think I just gotta make them friends. I just gotta make them all friendly, and friendship is magic.
Yeah. Who's your favorite pony,
I don't
Joe?
give a shit about any of them.
Well, mine is a rarity because I like them you know, bad and bougie.
What? Oh, his wind is reaching all the way down. No! Did you see that?
Yeah, I know that would have been bad. To be
That scared the
honest
hell out
with
of
you.
me. I think I just have to. I'm just gonna Leroy Jenkins it.
Leroy Jenkins. Now that's a reference.
His wind is reaching all the way over there.
Oh.
How? I think I'm just gonna just go for it and try and pop all the pimples while they're all here. I think that's smart.
That's just honestly the only thing you can do. I mean,
Let's
as
see.
long as
can
you
I
can-
kill those guys down there? Maybe I'll just let him kill all of them.
Dodge.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Joe, this is all you because we both know I will not survive this.
Oh no, with it, this would have lasted so long.
Yeah. Oh, if you just shotgun him in the face with your thinner. Oh, don't get caught in between.
Okay.
Well, you can get it with that camera.
Come on. Just be my friend. There. Now go kill.
Kill for me.
Come on. There's the next pimple right there. I see you. Oh no. Yes. Hunt them down like animals. Oh my god! Warren Spector's Wild Ride!
Oh man. Such a fantastic camera from Warren Spector's Junction Point, Disney's Epic Mickey.
There it is. That's it.
Woo, look at you.
Alright.
Look at
We
you.
beat the game.
Wait, that's it?
That's the game. That's the end of the game. We defeated the blot from the
No,
inside.
seriously, that's really it?
Yeah, that's the end of the game.
Oh, Wow. Okay.
Yeah, our last actual boss fight was the blood on top of the mountain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like this could have been like one more level.
Yeah.
So, we have not really discussed the heart at all.
He's like, no,
But-
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna be famous and be that
Yeah.
dude.
Have I discussed the heart concept from this game?
Well, I could see how it's probably the link to Kingdom Hearts.
Well, no, it's Mickey's actual heart.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So that's the link to Kingdom Hearts.
But like what keeps him alive? But no, in this game the lore is that basically you get more of a heart when you're a beloved character. Like, so things with hearts do not exist in the wasteland because people love them and care about them.
Yeah.
And of course, the biggest heart of all will be Mickey Mouse because he's the most recognizable person.
Yeah.
And Oswald, the whole reason he hates Mickey is because he thinks that should belong to him. Because logically, if history went differently, then it would have.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so basically, the Mad Doctor and the Blot wanted the heart so that they could take it and then leave and conquer like the real like cartoon world. And Oswald almost wanted the heart right there. He had trouble giving it up because he wanted to, get out and leave Mickey behind instead. But he gave it back to Mickey so Mickey could go home. And that's like the whole concept of the heart. So like the Blot had the heart and he was about to, get out. That castle just gets wrecked.
Oh yeah.
It's like an amalgamation of all of the castles, really. And everything looks all nice and cartoony now. Gonna bring her back to life like Ash versus Mewtwo.
Yeah. Now that's a reference.
Yeah. The tears of the Pokemon brought her back.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Brother, oh brother.
And Jensen's
Like,
pissed.
get the
Get your ass on out of
get
here.
your
Boy,
ass.
if you don't get your roundy
you don't get your black
Chuck E.
rat-
Cheese ass. So we can see all of our choices. We screwed him over.
Yeah.
So he's all pissed. He's alone, but we helped out the clock. Did good with the clock. We did good with that Pete and Captain Hook. We did thinner for that one. For that Pete. Oh, we didn't help out this Pete either, so now he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
He would have been nice if we did the other way. We helped Horst out with side quests. We repaired Daisy. We didn't repair Goofy. We forgot about him.
Screw Goofy.
And we didn't do Donald either.
Screw Donald.
So we almost got the good ending.
Yeah.
We got half good ending.
Well.
I forgot exactly how many things were actually affected by the ending.
Oswald and Mickey are, in some ways, each a mirror for the other. Brave, resourceful, and good of heart.
Well, how sweet.
Friends,
Right.
perhaps more, perhaps even brothers.
Aww.
And then we never saw Oswald again.
Oh, brother.
So there's
Developed by
a...
Junction Point.
Yep, there we go. So
Published by Disney Interactive Studios.
the great irony of this game's existence.
Creative
and its
director
lore-
Warren
Yep, there he is.
Spector.
That is our boy, Warren Spector's Wild Ride. You
Director
finally
of Product
ended.
Development Paul Weaver. Director of Technology Tony Bronson. Producer Alex Christman.
We're not going to read all these names.
I know. Yeah.
There's a nice credit sequence, though.
It
It's
is.
very cute.
Yes.
So the great irony of this game is that because when a character's known, that's when they get the heart, which lets them go to the real world and they leave the wasteland behind, right? So there's a second game, but by this game existing, then Oswald logically should not be able to be in the second game. Because we saw in the Junk Mountain that video games exist, and there are video games there. So this video game would then bring him to light, which means that he does not actually belong in the other game.
Yeah.
Right? And also, Disney has tons of Oswald merchandise now.
Right.
That's the one thing we can really get out of this game.
They all got hearts, and now because of this game, they are now, the Wasteland basically doesn't exist anymore because people know who they are because of this game.
Or it's just a whole new plot that does not involve anyone that was in this game.
No.
But they didn't do that.
Nah.
Well, because I brought up earlier, like, you know, the old cat that was, like, before Oswald.
Right.
Like, what if he's just, like, rotting, like, under everything?
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, I would imagine if the Wasteland was, like, an actual thing. He gets there first.
Yeah.
And then Oswald gets there shortly after. But then, because of, like, Disneyland, just a tidal wave of stuff just shows up at once. And then he's just kind of, like, under it still.
That's
so, like,
cool.
that could be a plot. That's not like
I like your pitch for Epic Mickey 3.
Yeah, there we go.
You should make a DM to Warren Spector.
Yeah. Dear Mr. Spector.
Dear Mr. Spector.
I've been a fan of Epic Mickey ever since I was a child.
Yes.
What the fuck with that camera, though?
What the fuck with that camera? Well.
But no, but because of this game, they were able to bring Oswald, like, more into the light. He doesn't have a lot of stuff going on, but you can meet him at Disneyland.
Yep.
You can meet him and his girlfriend at Disneyland Paris, which is a real deep cut to me. Go... You want to go meet Hortensia?
Yeah.
Hey, look, clips. In Disneyland, he has, like, a little gift shop just specifically named after him. Oswald's Service Station. It's like a gas station, so cool for him. And then there's a whole bunch of other merchandise and stuff, but you know how you can get, like, the Mickey ears at the park, right? At the E3, for either the first game or the second game, they were giving out Oswald ears instead. And that was where you could get them. But after, I think, the second game came out, you can just buy those ears in the park now. Like, there's, like, a standard
I remember actually seeing some in the park.
Yeah, they're actually standard merchandise now, like... Because Disney, like, merchandises their merchandise. So, like... These are all the little levels we went through. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
But Disney, like, merchandises their merchandise, so you can get like a
clip. Look
look at him.
One.
Yeah, look at him go. World War II hadn't happened yet. That's how old he is.
That's how old he is.
Really puts him in perspective. That's really crazy, actually.
Yeah.
I think we're actually watching clips from all the cartoons in order, which is pretty fun. But yeah, so, like, you can go and, like, you can get like a dress or, like, fridge magnets of, like, the Disney snacks and, like, merchandise and stuff because it's so popular. Yeah, there he is. That's honestly my favorite Mickey, is, like, the 30s one. I know it's also the most racist one, but like, I don't know, there's something about the animation being, like, really clean on those ones. It's just it's not seen anymore. It's very good, I think. But, like, so now on that merchandise that I'm mentioning, they have the Oswald ears as well. So he's, like, ingrained in there now. They just don't do anything with him.
Media-wise, really.
Yeah. Well, media-wise or, like, a ride or anything. Like, he has the meet and greet, but he doesn't have, like, a specific area for him or anything like that.
Like, hey, kids, don't you love this character from the 1920s? Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Well, I mean, they could easily bring him back as, like, a legacy character, or he's kind of, like, become separated a little bit from his cartoons. Like, there's a bunch of characters that you associate more with, like, their appearance at, like, parks or merchandise than you do anything else. Like... An example would be like,
Epic Babies. Yeah. Oh my god.
Babies born during it. But an example would be like, oh, post credits. Get your ass out of here.
Oh, well.
And I have ensured Mickey will get into no more mischief in my workshop. Then again.
Huh?
He is Mickey Mouse.
Then Nick Fury shows up. Mickey Mouse. That is what does that mean?
Well, we saw him be all inky when he was in that world, so it's like he's still a little bit inky, so he still can get in technically. I guess something like that.
I would have rather Samuel Jackson showed up as like, Mickey Mouse. Do you know you are not alone in this universe?
I want to talk to you about the Kingdom Hearts initiative.
Oh my god.
But no. The thing I was trying to make was like the Brer characters are no longer associated really with Song of the South, but more so Splash Mountain. They got like the Orange Bird, who was like a mascot, but now he's just like associated with festivals because he's like so far removed from all that stuff. And now Oswald is more like I guess he's like a lore character. I guess like they use him for stores or like backdrops or something like that.
Right.
Or like merchandise. Like he's just one of those he's more like a parks character now than he is anything else. Like he'd probably work out well if you put him like alongside like Figment or whatever, and people would just assume he was made up for the parks if they don't know the history. But so that's Epic Mickey. We finished it.
Yeah.
Warren Spector's wild ride has ended.
Oh man.
So what do you think? Give me some closing thoughts. That don't have to do with the camera.
I liked the idea of the game. It just could have been executed a little better.
Yeah.
And I like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I like characters with a chip on their shoulder. I think there's a lot of story potential there, and I would honestly like him to be in a movie in short more than a game.
Right. It is kind of strange to take this like silent movie 20s character and then put him in a video game.
Yeah.
Immediately, and then try and like adapt like their personality to that and like gameplay and stuff.
Because I feel like the story idea of this would have worked better as a movie.
Yeah, or a comic at least.
At least a comic.
Yeah, a movie could work. Short animated series, something like that. But since this game had come out, Oswald had very quickly grown to be one of my favorite Disney characters. Period. I don't know. I like him because he's like Mickey, but he's just pissed off all the time.
He's just pissed off.
Like he's got a lot. If you watch some of the old cartoons, he's got a temper on him.
Right.
But very fun. I enjoy the game still. There are some things I noticed that were cool that I didn't notice before, and there are a lot of things I noticed that were not so good that I didn't think of before. But you know, it is what it is. What would you give this if you gave it like an out of 10? You played it all through.
All right. Out of 10?
Yeah. With 5 being like an average, like solid average.
I got you. I'll give this a solid 6.
6?
Yeah. It's just the technical stuff.
It's a little much.
It's just the technical stuff of it. And my thing is with a video game, and this just in general, you can have a good story and a good design. Yeah. But if your game isn't functioning the way it's supposed to,
like a
that
game,
throws all of it out the window. Because once again, if this was a movie, then having good visuals and good story is at least 80% of the way there, you know.
I'll have to agree with you. I was ready to be like, well, I'm going to give it a 7. But no, like a 6 is fine. And playing this again as an adult, because the last time I played Epic Mickey, I was probably in early half of high school. Probably like I probably would have been a sophomore if anything, and I didn't have too much problem then, but I also didn't have, a whole shelf of games. I didn't have a lot going on. So standards were lower. But I still enjoyed the game. I thought the gameplay itself was fairly solid, if not monotonous, plenty of times with the mechanics. The camera was the issue. Controls and jumping were a bit of an issue because a lot of those platforms, I'm pretty sure I touched the platform. In any other game, I would be able to get on that platform, but I kept slipping off. That whole Mad Doctor fight was annoying as hell.
Right.
Level design, I feel like, was creative, but they either like put you in too cramped of a space or too big of a space. Yeah. And there was no like way to fast travel either. Like
it just seemed like, honestly, it seemed like things were rushed. I just kept having that feeling.
I have that feeling definitely more near the end, because that whole last leg we did, like, after we fought the Blood on top of the Mickey Junk Mountain, which was a pretty solid boss fight, I think. It gave us a decent challenge. After that, we're just doing the pimple popping through everywhere we've already been. And then we do, like, a long hallway platformer level, basically, with some puzzles. And then we go into the final level, and it's more pimple popping.
Yeah, like I remember, when you ended it, I was like, oh wait, that's the end.
I thought I remembered something more like something happening at the end, really. Like, I remember something happening at the end.
This is my thing, too. Yeah. You showed me that concept art of Oswald fusing with the blob.
Yeah.
And I think even in a story and character sense, that would have been very emotionally, like, poignant.
Yeah.
Oswald's, whole demeanor,
right?
Him fusing with this evil, and Mickey having to save him.
And I wonder how far along that went into development.
I feel like that was going to be like the last boss after that whole part thing.
I feel like I heard that it was cut because they felt that if that happened, then it would be very harder to redeem his character after that from just being like a villain.
Yeah,
but that whole basically everything we played today was boring as shit or frustrating. So I feel like there was something that they had planned to be the ending,
right?
But then they were like, we either can't do that or we don't have enough time or money for it, so we're just we're just gonna do the pimple popping.
Pimple pop.
Yeah, like I said, it was similar to in Zelda Wind Waker. There's a bit where the game just takes a break, and you just hunt for the Triforce for a good hour or two, and. After the fact, I heard that there was a whole dungeon they were planning for that, but they couldn't put it in, so maybe that. And so that was there was a whole dungeon that they cut, so we couldn't, so they just didn't put it in there, and they didn't put it in with the remaster either. But if we had a remaster of this one, then maybe we could get something different. But who knows? They probably won't.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was still fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
Just execution. So basically the same thing everyone else thinks about this game.
Basically, like I say, it's to me, gameplay is so important in a game because when you have a game where it's the gameplay feels so good, it just
you can't go from that to this really.
Right.
This does feel like a PS2 GameCube era game, just an above average one. It keeps it from being plain average or boring or broken and bad.
Yeah.
But there's not enough to make it excellent.
Right. And like I say, they made this to compete with Kingdom Hearts. And listen, you can say everything about Kingdom Hearts. You can say anything about Kingdom Hearts. You can say whatever you want about Kingdom Hearts. But gameplay, it works because it's from Square Enix. I don't think they made
this to compete with it. They made this. The story I hear is they made this because they wanted Mickey to dominate
gaming.
They wanted Mickey to be a gaming star as well. Because you don't play as him in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, he's there.
But he's there. He's part of the story. There. But anyway, it looks like our recording session is just about ending. So, well. Thanks for joining us on Warren Spector's Wild Ride.
Oh, man, and just wait until we hit y'all with Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. That's the worst name.
We'll both play.
That's, oh, God.
Why not just call it Epic Mickey, The Power of 2? It's a double entendre. Why the 2 twos? I'm sure we'll have a grand old time, but...
Oh, gosh.
Thanks for joining us.
That name is so bad.
See you next time.
See you next time. Remember, Max, your dad doesn't only have sex. Yeah.